With the Clayton Comets trailing by 28.
It's obvious you're going to lose this game unless some type of a miracle happens. I think for Clayton, they just want to salvage their losses, whatever they can do, try to survive the beating in the fourth, pack up, get out of here, and reset for South Garner on Thursday.
Yes, as Little went down on his ankle, tweaked his ankle in that last shot. So I doubt we'll see him the rest of the game as he is hobbling on his own power.
Fourth period action coming up next. Radio timeout. This is Comets basketball on the Community Radio Network.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com. Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Danny a call, 336-312-5326. Make sure to tell them 3 and Out sent you.
This is CRN, the Community Radio Network, the voice of the community, the voice of anything sports, and proud to be the voice of the Comets. Follow us at crnsports.org. Now let's get back to the broadcast coverage on CRN.
Fourth period action set to get underway here on Community Radio Network, CRN Sports. Petey Doris, Wesley Outlet on the call. Got another game coming up, Petey, on Thursday night. We'll be there for that game, and it is South Garner Titans visiting Jeff Adams Gymnasium, the home of the Comets. They'll be all in, and that should be a great matchup. Airtime, 6:15 Eastern Time with the new High-Q Energy Drink pregame show on Thursday. Community Radio Network coverage at crnsports.org. We're underway in the fourth, and quickly Mason Roush with a three-point shot. His first of the game, Petey.
Yeah, it was a great look by Mason Roush, and he went straight up with it at top of the key. Hit nothing but the bottom of the net. Dunn
Shot
answers back
comes
with
back, yes. Davian Dunn puts in now another shot there. Layup is good. 6 points now. 1 with a free throw. 7 total for Davian Dunn. Roush had a big 3 a moment ago. He sets back up now to big 3. Freeman going for 3. Off the rim, bounce off, no good. Rebound goes back to Griffin Hines. Hines under pressure, got a foul on Javante Long. Third foul on Javante Long.
67-39.
That's the 16th foul on the Comets. 6 on the Trojans. Trojans will bring it back in play, led by Hines. Long back on defense again, trying to put on pressure. One-man pressure, one-on-one. Now Rouse will deal down with the number 20 of Dunn for the Trojans. Dunn jukes, jives, hands it back to 34. Whistle and a foul. And no basket. Foul is on number 10 of Griffin Hines.
Clayton foul is on number 10, Shaq Howard.
No, 2 number 10s on the court. Shaq Howard's foul. That's his second in the game. Shaq Howard for the Comets. And this will bring Griffin Hines to the... No, they're just going to keep it back in play. Nobody will shoot.
Nobody will shoot, as it was a call by the official that was top of the key. It shouldn't have been his call. Technicality, he doesn't have possession to call that call. But he ended up calling it anyway, and it wasn't argued, as they are saying he shot.
They are going to bring Nobles to the line, yes. Now you're saying you disagree with that?
No, he's not supposed to call from half court. Yeah, that's why they have it. That's why they got 3 officials. The baseline official should have called that one because it was on the baseline.
Gotcha.
First shot by Nobles is good.
Nobles back and makes his first one. 68-39, 7:08 remaining in regulation. And to see the face on the coaches of Clayton, red on Medlin, and the other one's just dejected. Rival basketball here in Clayton against Garner here tonight. They'll face them in 6 days, night before Thanksgiving. The night before we'll cut the turkey. It'll be in Clayton against Garner. We'll have it on Community Radio Network. Done. Set him up here.
You'll have turkey for us on air, right? just like Thanksgiving turkey on.
Yes, sir. Just like NFL on Thanksgiving, we'll have Turkey Eve basketball on CRN. Daniels going up there, and shots good by number 24 of Asa White. Asa White getting now 7 points in the game, or 6 points. 1 foul on Asa White in the game. 70-39. Roush goes back to Bell. Bell fakes, jukes, jives, sets up, tries to get it to Freeman. Under 3-man pressure, Freeman will go in and out. Basket's no good. And the rebound comes back to Garner. They're like hitting a roadblock was number 3, Javante Long, right in front of number 20 of Davian Dunn. And a foul is on number 5 of Justin Bell. That's his second. Second foul in the game on Justin Bell.
Sends White to the free throw line.
Asa White, yes, sir. And misses it. New Comet players coming in. Number 22, Parker Tate, the 5'11 senior guard. And also number 10. Let's see how they shake them up here. Number 22 and 23, my apologies there, back out. And we'll see what Clayton can do. Jaquan Ross back out on court, as well as the 22 of Parker Tate. Those were your subs. 5:55, triple nickel remaining in regulation here in Garner. Rouse goes back to Ross. Ross sets up, back to inside to Tate. Tate goes to Ross again. Back to Tate. Tate goes up, shoots. Going for 3, bounces off the rim, no good. And Comets come back, though, with the rebound, with Freeman bouncing off the rim. It'll be no good as well with his attempt of a layup. And a foul called on number 24 of Asa White. That's his second.
Trojan foul is on number 24, Asa White, his first. The team's at 7 at the line shooting.
Second foul on Asa White, actually. 71-39, the score. 5:37 in regulation as number 23, Freeman, will shoot another free throw, Petey Doors.
Freeman tonight has been worked on both sides of the ball for the Clayton Comets, as he is. Sweat drips down his nose and he sinks the free throw, trailing by 30. 71-41, 5:33 left.
And just like we talked about in the Varsity Lady Comets game, if you go past 40 points or more, the clock goes to the end. And Nobles will take another 2 points, number 34.
And a 32-point lead.
Yeah, 32-point lead. Freeman getting it back to Rouse. Rouse shooting for 3 and desperation shots now. Parker Tate gets it back to Ross. Ross goes to Rouse. Rouse goes now to Howard. Howard sets up to Ross. Ross back now to Freeman after making the pass from Tate. Bouncing off the rim. Howard had it. Contact's made. Last touch by Howard. For the Comets, it'll be Trojans ball. Number 15, Devin Hicks coming in the game now. And number 43 of Jordan Rowe.
As the Clayton Comets, the JV boys did earn a victory prior to the girls' game. But since then, the Clayton Comets have not put a win on the board.
Number 20, Trojans player done. Whistle, foul on number 1. They're going to call it on Roush, and that will be his 3rd. Correction, his 4th foul. Foul on number 1. 4th foul on Mason Roush. And number 20 and 4 coming in the game by number 20 of Elijah Sanders and Elijah Shepard. The Elijah boys coming in the game now for Clayton. 23 Freeman, number 1 of Roush will take a rest. Coach Medlin at least gives them a clap, 5 so to speak, for their efforts. They did have some good points, at least Freeman did. 4:35, the clock ticks away here in Garner at Trojans Coliseum. Clayton going to lick up their wounds and prepare for South Garner on Thursday night. Coverage on CRN, 6:30 Eastern time. Tate goes back to Shepard. Shepard on his own going for 2. No one's there. Howard tries to come back to return the favor. Back there, contact again with Sanders, and they lose the ball. Garner back up court with now Nobles. Whistle and a foul. It's against Garner. Clayton ball.
And Nobles with the foul, picking up the charge.
Nobles, number 34. That is his 4th. 4th on Nobles. And number 32's coming in, Christian Little. Nobles will stay in the game.
At the line.
No, he's coming out. Okay, he is coming out. 32, Christian Little is coming in the game. 73-41, 4:08 left to go in regulation here. At the line shooting will be Parker Tate, the 5'11 guard senior. 1-1, he'll make the first. His first points of the game at the free throw line. 73-42. Trying to make it now a 30-point game again, and they'll keep it that way. Both free throws made by number 22 of Parker Tate. Clayton turns 2 points on the board. We're 30 behind, 73-43. Garner back with the ball. Dunn pressures, gives it back to Rowe. Rowe back to Dunn. Coming around the top of the key, hands it back now to number 10 of Hines. Under pressure, Parker Tate tries to make him go to the back cut to the line violation at midcourt. Couldn't pull it off. As about loses the ball is number 32 of Little. Gives it turnover back to Clayton. Shepard back up court. Sends it now into Howard. Shakir Howard to the basket. Going for two. Off the rim. It's no good. Howard gets his own rebound. Comes back and goes and loses it now. Garner gets the ball back now. Led by 20 of Davian Dunn. Dunn to 15. It's in by Hicks.
Number 15, Gibbons.
Hicks' first points of the game for the senior guard. Number 15 as the beating continues. 3:18 in the fourth. Go ahead, Petey.
75-43. Definitely hard fault right here.
For sure. Ross went to Shepard, back to Tate, back to Howard. Then they go back to Tate, back to Shepard again. Back inside to Howard, under the top of the key of the basket. Go in there, shot up, no good. Give it back to Garner. Garner's ball back up court by Little. Little goes back to Davian Dunn. Sets up, gets it back now to Rowe. And whistle, stoppage of play. Timeout by the Garner Trojans, who are winning this game in fine fashion. We'll take a 30-second timeout to this game presented by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association on CRN Community Radio Network.
Sportsmanship, it means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team.
And being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad, son,
daughter, coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
This is CRN, the Community Radio Network, the voice of the community, the voice of anything sports, and proud to be the voice of the Comets. Follow us at crnsports.org. Now let's get back to the broadcast coverage on CRN.
2:50 left in regulation. Welcome back to our coverage of Comets basketball on Community Radio Network. Petey Doris, Wesley Outland, the beating continues for the Comets against the Trojans. And let's see what happens now with number 43 putting it in, Jordan Rowe.
Number 43,
And that's 2 points.
Rowe.
Jordan Rowe for 2. 4 points total for that player, the junior forward. Clayton trying to come back now and make something happen. But again, nothing there, Petey. Turns it right back over.
Turnovers been deficit for the Clayton Comets tonight, and also the speed by the Trojans.
This game coming to an end, bottom of 9 o'clock, 9:30 coming up. Thank you to our listeners for joining us on Community Radio Network, even though it was a beat down for Clayton. Number 24, Asa White. 2 points for Asa White. Listeners in Canada, Switzerland, and Japan, plus many more across the country. CRNsports.org. The voice of the Comets in Granville Central. And the next broadcast for CRN with Clayton will be on Thursday night against South Garner Titans. And Clayton hoping to have some better luck out of that. Marquise Hatton in the game now. Number 14 sets it back up to 24. Question mark player. We don't know who that is. Going back to Hatton. Senior guard at 6'2". On defense for the Trojans is Griffin Hines. Gives it back to Amari Bryant. Bryant will now tangle down. Hicks to the ground. Shot made by number 12. Going for 2. And that was Justin Hunter, power forward. It's no good. 43 slamming it home. Whistling a foul. Justin Hunter, he'll go. Foul on number 12, Justin Hunter, the power forward. It'll be his first in the game. I knew that was coming a mile away, Petey Doris.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't call an intentional foul.
And they're in the bonus, double bonus for the Trojans. Bonus for number 10, team foul on the Comets. And this will bring number 43 of Jordan Rowe to the line. The 6'1 Ford junior will shoot 2. He'll make the first.